Hello, fabulous superstar Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of December 2017, looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is. We've got this active sky. We've got a beautiful sky. We've got a sky that is suggesting all kinds of things are changing for all of us as we gear to end one year, knowing another big, beautiful year is ahead. So let's take it one at a time. In the first days of the month, we are going to have a full moon. Now, this full moon is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with friendship and groups that you belong to. This full moon is speaking with Neptune, and so I just want you to be a little bit mindful. It is the fire signs who are having to deal with other people with this energy. For you, it's friendships and groups. Because of the way that Neptune is speaking to this full moon, because of the fact that on the same day Mercury goes retro, I feel like the likelihood of misunderstandings or miscommunications become that much more heightened for you where it comes to matters of friends. And so just be a little bit mindful here. Sometimes it really is just miscommunication or misunderstanding. You thought they were saying one thing, they actually meant something else. Sometimes there is a need to be a little bit more gracious and generous with other people. But because of this energy, I do want to say that, if you are aligned with somebody, with a friend or a group where you feel like things are not very clear cut, or you feel like things are not always very honest with you, then that may show itself to you, especially around this full moon in the first days of the month. Important also to consider what has been transpiring in the past already, and particularly if you're involved in a particular group, how is it that your connection, your relationships with the people there have been going? All of these are going to give you clues as to how it is that this energy can take place for you. Whether it is that you come to understand that your role within a group is done, and there may be some disappointment here, I'm sorry to say, but it is Neptune speaking with this full moon in a conversation of tension. And so if you are one of those people who experiences some disappointment, there's no reason to delve into that part of it, knowing that great things are coming up for you ahead, and they certainly are. And the same thing is true if it's a particular friend. If there's a friend that you've been on the fence about, you haven't been so sure about, this is where some disappointment may show up, or some sense of this person not being straightforward with you may show up, and that will allow you to make a choice and a decision on how to move forward. Now, as we move forward, that is when exciting things start to happen. And the most exciting thing that I'm so excited about is the new moon. Now, this new moon is what we call conjunct the galactic center. So the galactic center is a very sensitive part of the sky. It is considered the birthplace of the universe. Certainly mythologies around the world describe this particular point in the sky as where the universe came forward from. So there's heightened energy with this. There's a heightened potency with this as well. You've got this new moon that is happening hand in hand right on top of the galactic center, with Saturn and Venus close by and speaking in supreme harmony with Uranus. I love this. I mean, talk about change. Talk about new beginnings that come out of nowhere and are amplified with luck. And for you, the luck factor is especially high because this particular new moon is happening in a part of the sky that has to do with a few different things, including luck. So if there ever was a time to buy a lottery ticket, pay attention. Pay attention to the sky, watch the weekly video, pay attention to when the new moon is happening, because you do want to put down that dollar, whatever it is that isn't a big deal to you, to take some sort of a gamble, some sort of a risk. You've got this cosmic support for making it pay off that much more likely. But this can also be a change of fortunes as well that are that much for the better. I think about this idea of rags to riches. This part of the sky has to do with going from rags to riches. And you could find that as a potential in how this energy is realized for you. This part of the sky also has to do with children you have or children that you want. You will be very fertile if you were the last person who thought that you could be. That's even more in alignment with this energy, let me say. So there's lots of fertility energy, lots of energy for things going very well with children you want or children that you have, or surprise pregnancies become possible at this time. But because it has to do with heart, there's a love part of this energy as well. Now, it's a big month where it comes to love, but the energy really starts kicking in the later we get into the month. And that is because of this new moon, in part. That is because Saturn is going to leave this part of the sky as well, which is so exciting. And this says that flirtation, meeting new people, connecting on a romantic level is going to get so much easier. So for those of you who are open to meeting someone new, it is this new moon that will be having you get your flirt on. And there is tremendous potential here for meeting somebody where there really is potential for it to move very quickly and move very much in a direction that you like very much. For those of you who are in an established bond, especially around this new moon, it can feel that much more that you are with your love and that you feel very surprised by the very loving feelings that do show up for you. Now, a small percentage of you out there, Leos are loyal. Keep that in mind, of course. And Leos tend to give their whole heart to somebody. However, small percentage of you out there, if you are with somebody who is not the right person for you, you may have an experience that awakens your feelings, that lets you know that there is love in the world for you, so that you're not making choices in love based out of fear, but rather out of a genuine sense of being connected to this person. But all matters of love really are going to start to feel so much easier before the month is over, thanks to Saturn leaving this part of the sky. And that is part of what I love about this month for you, is that your heart will be awakened, your heart will feel more calm, and you'll be more ready to have more fun than you've had in a long time. So make sure you're planning on fun at that new moon in particular. It is fun ultimately that can transform your life and your circumstances indefinitely and for the better. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week by logging on to astrofabulous.com or nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week. Plus, they have unlimited access to special horoscopes that I put out from time to time. And all of that in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.